Welcome out to Lucas Archer Gym, the site for tonight's high school basketball matchup between the Huntington Highlanders and the visiting Riverside Warriors. I'm Christian Palmer, and thank you for joining me tonight for the streaming of this contest here on Video Productions in association with Kindred Digital Sports. Excited for tonight's game, and it's going to be a special night as Patrick Patterson is going to have his Highlanders jersey retired. Looking forward to all of that and, of course, the game. We've already got some people out at half court at the moment. The jersey retirement festivities about to take place here in just a few minutes. We're going to step aside for a quick break, and on the other side, I will break down these two teams. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Celebration to the Patrick Patterson jersey retired in 1903. Whereas Huntington High School is honoring former teammates of Patrick Patterson by retiring his jersey number 54 on January 31st, 2024 at Lucas Archer Gym. Whereas Mr. Patterson played on Huntington High School basketball from 2004 to 2007, having received 3 straight state championships as sophomore, junior, and senior year. Whereas during his time at Huntington High School, Mr. Patterson was the top high school player in the state of West Virginia and Bill Evans player of the year in 2006. Whereas Mr. Patterson was named West Virginia's Mr. Basketball Gatorade Player of the Year for West Virginia in 2006 and 2007. Whereas Mr. Patterson committed to the University of Kentucky, where he was named McDonald's All-American and second team Gatorade All-American in 2007 and 2008 in the SEC Rookie of the Year. Whereas Mr. Patterson was drafted 14th overall to lottery pick of the Houston Rockets in 2010 draft. Whereas Mr. Patterson went on to play for Toronto, Sacramento, Oklahoma City, Los Angeles Clippers, subsequently retired to pursue a career in the film industry. Whereas Mr. Patterson is an ambassador for the Mountain State, representing the hard-working, ambitious, and successful Gators of West Virginia. And whereas residents of the state of Huntington are rightfully proud of honoring Mr. Patterson. Therefore, the Huntington West Virginia former NBA star Mr. Patrick Patterson, the retirement of the number 54 jersey at the Lucas Archer Gym Museum is hereby recognized.
You hear a lot of what I was going to say. But Patrick Patterson grew up in Huntington, West Virginia. We knew he was an all-star when he was down there telling our kids at the local YMCA. He graduated from Huntington High School in 2007 during his school career. On the hill, Patterson helped lead the Huntington High School Highlanders to 3 straight state championships. He won his 3rd state championship during the senior season with help from Jamal Williams, Michael Taylor, Chris Early, Bruce Singer, O.J. Bell, and others. During his high school career, he was selected as West Virginia's Mr. Basketball Gatorade Player of the Year for West Virginia. During his senior year, he was considered a 5-star recruit. Patterson was listed as the number 3 power forward and number 17 overall player in the nation in 2007. He was named to the McDonald's All-American game where he played in the nationally televised game with players such as Derrick Rose, Kevin Love, Michael Beasley, O.J. Mayo, and James Harden, just to name a few. After high school, he elected to play basketball at the University of Kentucky, where he would not only be a star on the court, but graduate with his degree. He was recruited by Coach Tubby Smith and his replacement. 2009 through the 2010 season, Patrick continued to play, and he came for Coach John Calipari.
really special ceremony. Glad to see Patrick was able to make his way back to Huntington, be here for this moment. Very special for him and just very special for the community, seeing somebody born and raised in Huntington being able to fulfill their dreams. We're going to step aside for another short break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut and ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect cart cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family-owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state.
Back to Lucas Archer Gym inside of Huntington High School, where the 8-5 Huntington Highlanders are about to take on the 3-12 Riverside Warriors. Just had some special pregame ceremonies taking place. Patrick Patterson had his number 54 jersey retired. Exciting stuff there, but we are now just about ready for tip-off. Teams back out onto the court, a few more minutes to warm up before the tip. We'll let you know a little more about these two teams. Mentioned Huntington 8-5 at the moment. The Highlanders have played really good ball the past few weeks. Huntington has won 6 of its last 8 contests after starting the season 2-3. The Highlanders are coming off of a dominant win over their biggest rival, the Cabell Midland Knights. Huntington won that game by a final score of 84-64. The Highlanders' leader in basically every stat is Mikey Johnson. He recently achieved 1,000 points in his Huntington High School basketball career. Johnson's stats on the season: 19.2 points per game, 8.4 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 1.2 steals, and a block per game. He leads the team in each of those 5 categories. We'll let you know a little bit more about Riverside on the other side of this break, but it's time for the national anthem, so we're going to step aside. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
I care.
I care.
I care.
I care. I care.
It doesn't matter how big or small your problem is. We want you to know that we're all in this together. At Cabell County Schools, we want everyone in our school community to know that they belong and that we care.
Hi, this is JJ Roberts from Huntington, and when I'm back home, you will find me at my local Parmar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Parmar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Parmar app for even more savings and sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall and we are Parmar stores.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
culture here at Mount West is to facilitate student success in a variety of ways.
Students know that somebody cares. They know that there's somebody on the other table that is willing to do everything they can to make them successful.
Somebody can walk in the door not knowing what they want to do, and they can talk through what their options might be.
There's a program or a pathway for you here at Mount West. We have a pathway for anybody.
Just a few moments away from the opening tip-off. Just before the break, we were about to talk about the visiting Riverside Warriors. The Riverside Warriors 3-12 on the season. Riverside is led by its head coach, Jacob Belanti. Riverside obviously struggling this season with just 3 wins in 15 games. The Warriors, though, have already tripled their win total from last season. Riverside finished last season's campaign with an overall record of 1-22. This season, Riverside owns wins against Pikeview, Clay County, and Point Pleasant. The Warriors as a whole are averaging just over 50 points a game on offense. Defensively, Riverside has allowed an average of 59.5 points per game. Riverside does own a similar record in averages to the team that Huntington defeated handily earlier this week in the Cabell Midland Knights. The Highlanders looking for another victory tonight and continue the recent hot streak mentioned earlier. Huntington has won 6 of its last 8 games, and Huntington won the matchup when these two teams played last season. The final score of that Highlander victory, 81-46. Mentioned on the Highlanders side, Mikey Johnson, the special season that he has had and career, but a lot of other scorers on the team. Really the entire starting 5 will chip in. 2 other players averaging double figures in scoring. Jaden Clark is averaging 16.7 points per game. Avante Crawford is averaging 10.6. And a young player who has played very well in multiple sports, Tavion Wilson, he is averaging 9.5 points per game and 7.9 rebounds a game. Getting close to double-double territory is Tavion Wilson. As a whole, the Highlanders are scoring just shy of 70 points a game. Defensively, Huntington has allowed opposing offenses to score an average of 60.8 points per game. The Riverside Warriors wearing their away purple uniforms with gray numbers. The Highlanders in their home whites with green and gold trim. Mikey Johnson and Richie Foster to do the tip-off, and the Warriors control the opening tip. Isaiah Coles with the basketball. So Warriors try to break down this Highlander defense. An open look from the perimeter and an early three-pointer. The Warriors take a 3-0 lead. Jaden Clark looks to answer right back. Three-pointer just a bit too strong. Off the iron, no good. Foster with the rebound, and Coles bringing it up the court. Brock with a pass to the interior. Shot from the paint, no good. Tavion Wilson with the rebound. Chandler has it now in transition. Gets it back, shoots a 3. No good. Rebound by Brock, but he throws it off of his own teammate. The ball ricochets out of play. Avante Crawford inbounds the ball for the Highlanders. Clark with a one-handed pass inside. Mikey Johnson with the first Highlanders points of the evening. Warriors still with an early lead and looking to add on a nice cut to the basket by Brock. Crawford to Johnson. Inside to Chandler, looking to use his size, but his shot rejected. Foster with the block down low. Bounce pass inside, and Brock with another nice looking finish down low. A timeout has been requested by the Huntington Highlanders. It's a full timeout, so we will step aside for a quick break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless...
Is that a real song?
I think she liked it.
Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Piggy Bag.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym, where the Riverside Warriors lead 7-2. Just about 2 minutes into this contest. Highlanders control the ball out of the timeout. Chandler with a pass to Wilson, who goes up, puts it off the glass and in. Huntington did a tremendous job in its last game, scoring down low. A couple of early baskets in the paint this evening. And a turnover by the Warriors, empty possession. So the Highlanders now with an opportunity to tie this game back up. Crawford to inbound the ball. Mikey Johnson with a cross-court pass to Clark, who drives inside. Takes a mid-range jump shot, no good. Warriors control. Coles with the ball. Clark playing tight defense. Koepning dribbling to his right, finds an open teammate. Three-point shot, no good. Mikey Johnson with the ball. Heaves it down the court, looking for Chandler, who shot no good. Johnson, though, finds a loose change, puts it back up and in. Second chance points for the Highlanders. Warriors moving the basketball around quickly to start this possession. Coles now slows things down. Brock with a couple of dribble moves. Now Koepning finds some space and drills a three-pointer. Really nice looking offense so far for the Riverside Warriors. Chandler had some space down low, feeds Wilson, who makes the shot through contact. An and one opportunity for Tavion Wilson. Tavion Wilson, a 6'3" sophomore, was unable to convert on the and one opportunity. Fight for the loose ball, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Riverside. Johnson looking for an open teammate. Gets it back, thought about a three, but gives it to Clark in the corner. Crawford's pass deflected, but he ends up getting it back, makes the shot, and another and one opportunity coming for the Highlanders. Take a look at the replay. Crawford, another player for the Highlanders with Great size, 6'2" junior. His free throw, no good. Little too strong off the back of the iron. Coles looking to go quickly. Gets it to Brock. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Crawford with the rebound underneath the basket. Some contact, whistle blown. And a foul called. Caden Ray picking up the foul for the Warriors. A substitution made for the Warriors. Briar Mullins. Over halfway through the first quarter. Game all knotted up, 10 apiece. Crawford looking to change that. His three-pointer short. Warriors controlling the ball for a moment, but losing it. But the ball out of play off of Huntington High. Another substitution made as Lapsley checks into the game for the Highlanders. Now the Highlanders showing a lot of pressure on defense. Johnson and Clark surrounding Coles as the Warriors navigate their way down the court. Coles with it now, double team. Copening slows things down. Play called out by the Riverside bench. Warriors run it well. Finishing down low for the Warriors, Briar Mullins. Mikey Johnson with the basketball for the Highlanders. Him and Lapsley play catch. Now Clark catches and shoots. Three-pointer, no good. Johnson, good hustle, gets the rebound. Lapsley three-pointer, it's good. The Highlanders now take the lead. Mid-range jumper, no good by the Warriors. .220 left in the first quarter. The Highlanders with a narrow one-point advantage. Alley-oop attempt by Huntington High. No good. Lapsley gets the ball back now. Wilson, a jump pass to Johnson. First time, no good. Second time, it's in. A rebound and 2 points on that possession for Mikey Johnson, the 6'3" senior. Coles runs toward the basketball, gets it from his teammate. Dribbling to his left, drives and dishes. And a nice shot made by Richie Foster. Still a one-point game. Back and forth in this first quarter. Pass to the corner. Clark thought for a moment about the three. Lapsley will take it. Shot just a little short. Coles with it. Almost has the ball poked away. A timeout has been requested by the Riverside Warriors. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here during the break. Take a look at a couple of replays here. This one brought to you by Chapman Mortuary. Just over a minute to go in the quarter. Been back and forth. Good fight from the Riverside Warriors on the road. Very strong start to the game. The Highlanders battling back with a little run of their own, and then neck and neck the past few minutes. Both teams back out onto the court, ready to resume play. Copening to inbound for the Warriors. Tries a bounce pass that was almost stolen away by the Highlanders. Richie Foster was able to save it and throw it off of the Huntington High defense to keep possession. Mullins gets the inbound. Brings the ball across midcourt. Feeds Coles, the point guard of this offense. Pass to the left wing. Nothing doing there. Vontae Crawford, good defense. Coles gets it back. Bounce pass to Ray. Cole. Mid-range jumper, no good by Isaiah Coles, but the Warriors able to keep it. Second chance opportunity, just over 20 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Ray looks inside. Gives it back to Cole. Coles. Coles creates his own shot off the glass, no good. That's the end of the first quarter, and the Highlanders lead by 1. Our score, 15-14. We're going to step aside for a short break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
Second quarter just about to get underway here inside of Huntington High School. Very good first quarter play, back and forth. 1-point ball game at the moment. Highlanders lead, and they've got the ball. Mikey Johnson, the 6'3" senior, driving inside, drawing some contact, and he's going to get to the line. Johnson always fearless, never afraid to drive inside. Helps being one of the taller players on the court, 6'3" senior. The southpaw now readies for his first free throw opportunity. It's up and good. Second of 2 free throws by Johnson. No good, but Avante Crawford gets the offensive rebound and the putback points. 3-point possession for the Highlanders, who now lead by 4. Coles with the ball for the Warriors. And a pass by Mullins, stolen away by Avante Crawford, who throws it down. Two-handed slam by Avante Crawford. Copening with the basketball. Johnson, tight defense. Mullins gets it, but almost loses his footing. Bounce pass to Coles. Coles trying to create some space. Copening with it. Steps back and shoots and drills it. Nice mid-range work by the Warriors. Highlanders try to get those 2 points right back, and they do just that. Tavion Wilson, the sophomore, finishing down low. .90 seconds into the second quarter. It's been a good run for the Highlanders to start the quarter. 7-2 run. And another turnover for the Riverside Warriors. Empty possession. Lapsley to bring the ball up the court for Huntington High. Johnson, a quick pass to Crawford, who took advantage of all that space he had. 2 more points for the Highlanders. Huntington offense starting to feel some momentum. Mullins, mid-range shot, no good. Lapsley pulls down the rebound. Behind the back move and a pass to the corner. Johnson, another quick pass to the inside. Tavion Wilson finishes. A timeout has been requested by the Riverside Warriors. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside for another quick break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym, where the Huntington Highlanders lead by 10. 26-16 is our score, just over 2 minutes into the second quarter. The Warriors struggling on offense in this quarter up to this point, just 2 points. Cole's looking to change that. Nice dribble move. Created some space and drew a foul. He'll head to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. Couple of dribbles by Coles, a deep breath. And the first free throw, up and in. Back to a single-digit ball game. Second free throw by Coles is good. 2 of 2 on that trip to the charity stripe. Highlanders quickly get the ball up the court. Clark, though, slowing things down a little bit. Now the Highlanders calling out a play. Highlanders bench calling out a play, I should say. Johnson dribbling to his left. Jump shot, it's money. Highlanders offense really getting into a rhythm here in the second quarter, already 13 points. Copening almost loses the ball, corrals it and gets it to Coles. Lapsley defending Coles. Ray gets the ball, turns, had some space, but the defense closed in on him. Shot didn't go. Crawford gets the ball to Clark. All the way around to the corner. Lapsley's 3, no good. Rebound secured by Foster. Coles to Mullins. Mullins trying to go baseline. And some contact that knocked Mullins down. Had my point of view blocked for just a moment. But the Warriors now to inbound from underneath their own basket. And some miscommunication on offense as Cole's pass lands in the Highlanders bench. Ten-point lead for the Highlanders as we approach the midway point of the second quarter. Crawford on the right wing, alley-oop pass. Mikey Johnson finishes. We saw that a lot in football season. Crawford The Highlanders quarterback, Mikey Johnson, a wide receiver, making that connection in basketball as well. A steal by the Highlanders defense. Lapsley bounce pass, Crawford finishes. Some kind of run to start this quarter for the Highlanders. Mullins pulls the three-point shot. No good. Rebound by Lapsley in the paint. Lapsley driving inside, calls his own number, but his shot rejected by Mullins. Coles driving, bounce pass, shot on the interior, no good. Huntington quickly the other way. Lapsley all alone, puts it off the glass and in. Coles dribbling to his left, stops and starts. Finds Ray at the perimeter, shot no good. Second chance for the Warriors. Coles three-pointer, no good. Tavion Wilson with the rebound. And a good defensive play by Isaiah Coles. Deflection dangerously close to our broadcast location, but everybody at the scorer's table, A-OK. 16-point advantage for the Highlanders. Under 2.5 to go in the first half. Johnson with a dribble move and tried to cut inside, then pass. His pass deflected. The Warriors head the other way. Three-pointer from the corner. It's good. Bryson Slack with the made three-pointer. A timeout now requested by the Huntington Highlanders. It is a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here during the stoppage in play. If you are just now joining us, a special night here inside of Huntington High School. The former Huntington Highlander and NBA player Patrick Patterson, who spent over a decade in the NBA and won 3 championships while playing for Huntington High, had his number 54 jersey retired before the game started. Had a great speech as well. Just encouraging everybody that grew up here as he did. Your dreams can come true with hard work. And he is a shining example of that. Play ready to resume. 13-point advantage for the Highlanders. Crawford bringing the ball up the court. Heaves it up the court for Tavion Wilson. Passed that one from the logo. Made it look easy. Coles brings it up the court again. Finds Copening. Slack with it now, looking for an open teammate. Coles, Duray, three-point shot, no good. Johnson gets the rebound, tosses it up the court to Clark, and another wide open layup for the Highlanders. Huntington does such a great job of getting up on offense after playing a good defensive possession, and that's a mistake by the Riverside Warriors. An errant inbound pass caught by Slack. Did all he could to try and stay inbound, but a foot out of play, and the ball back to the Highlanders. Crawford thought about the three, but feeds Chandler, who gets the points down low. 40 points now for the Highlanders. 60 seconds left in the first half. Johnson, a tight defense on Coles. Coles able to speed pass and hit a teammate in the corner. Three-point shot is made by Richie Foster. Chandler drives all the way inside and sinks the layup. Highlanders answer right back after the made three-pointer. See if the Warriors hold the ball for the last shot. Copening. Looks like he might take it early. Coles with it now. Bounce pass that goes right into the hands of Chandler. Johnson unable to get the shot to go down low. Fight for the loose ball. And Mikey able to pull it away and add 2 more points before the end of the half. After 16 minutes of play, Huntington leads by 20. Our score, 44-24. We're going to step aside for a quick break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Hi, I'm Doug Nestor. I'm from Canova, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Palmar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at your local Palmar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Palmar app and sign up for the Palmar Rewards Card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Palmar stores.
If there's not a Palmar store near you now, there will be soon.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut and ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect cart cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym, where it is halftime in this high school basketball matchup between the Huntington Highlanders and the visiting Riverside Warriors. It was really a tale of 2 quarters in the first half of play. After the first 8 minutes of back-and-back play, it was a 1-point ball game. The Highlanders led 15-14. Riverside had a very strong start to the game, knocking down some shots in the first few minutes. Then the Highlanders had a run of their own, then back and forth the last few minutes of the first quarter. But the second quarter, all Highlanders. Huntington with a near 30-point quarter in the second quarter of play. 29 points scored by Huntington High in that second quarter compared to 10 points for the Riverside Warriors. So Huntington able to pull away just a bit in that second quarter. Still a ways to go before this contest is over, but a very strong quarter has the Highlanders set up well for the second half. We're going to step aside for one quick break, and we will continue to break down the first half when we return. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless...
Is that a real song?
I think she liked it. Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Piggy Bank.
Hi, I'm Wyatt Milam. I'm from Canova, West Virginia. When I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that gold and blue pride at your local Par-Mar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
The culture here at Mount West is to facilitate student success in a variety of ways.
Students know that somebody cares. They know that there's somebody on the other table that is willing to do everything they can to make them successful.
Somebody can walk in the door not knowing what they want to do, and they can talk through what their options might be.
There's a program or a pathway for you here at Mount West. We have a pathway for anybody.
Back inside of Huntington High School, still a few minutes left of halftime. Continue to break down the first half of play. Mention how close it was the first few minutes of play, and really impressed with the fight Riverside had to start this contest. It's been a struggle this season for the Warriors. 3-12 record at the moment, going up against a really tough 8-5 Huntington Highlanders team, but they gave them a good punch to start the game. The Highlanders with a few more hits in the second quarter, but they'll continue to fight in the second half. We'll let you know how these two teams are playing to their averages. The Huntington Highlanders averaging just shy of 70 points per game this season, well on pace to exceed that total. The Highlanders scored 84 points in their last game, so the offense playing better and better as the season progresses. And you could say the same about the defense. In the past 2 games, the Highlanders defense has averaged giving up 60.8 points per game, on pace to allow 48 in this contest. Over a 10-point improvement there. On the other side of things, the Riverside Warriors are playing pretty similar to their averages, especially on offense. 24 points scored in the first half for a team that's averaging 50 points per game, but the defense not as strong as usual. The Riverside Warriors came into tonight's game allowing 59.5 points per game. The Highlanders could very well hit that total in the third quarter. Just a couple minutes left of the half, so we're going to step aside for one final break and get back to the basketball. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Hi, I'm Doug Nestor. I'm from Canova, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that gold and blue pride at your local Par-Mar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut-and-ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect Cart Cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Second half just about to get underway here inside of Huntington High School. The 8-5 Huntington Highlanders taking on the 3-12 Riverside Warriors. 20-point ball game at the moment after a dominant second quarter by Huntington High, where the Highlanders scored 29 points. Defense to offense galore in that second quarter. And it is going to be Highlanders ball to start the third quarter. Mikey Johnson appears to be getting ready to trigger the inbound. Told to tuck in his shirt, I imagine, real quick as he does that before play gets going. Johnson to Crawford. Crawford brings the ball up the court. One impressive thing with the Highlanders offense, you never know who's going to bring the ball up the court. But a lot of times you'll see Crawford do just that, throw a lob in the direction of Mikey Johnson. This time Johnson just lays it up and in. 2 more points for the 6'3" senior. Brock with a pass to Ray. Copening able to find Cole. Pass almost stolen, and then Crawford gets it on the next pass. Goes all the way and throws it down. Just grazing the rim there, but counts all the same. The Highlanders looking for another steal, and they've got it. Pass deflected. Quick pass up the court. Wilson wanted to dunk that time, unable to do so. Coles with a pass up the court. Ray has it now. Takes it up in the paint. Was fouled while shooting, so he will head to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. The junior, Caden Ray, makes his first free throw attempt. Warriors offense showed its potential in the first quarter. Try and pick things back up here in the second half. 2 of 2 on that trip to the line. Wilson to Johnson. Chandler made his way up, thought he was going to give a screen, but now backs toward the paint. Now it's Wilson with the screen. Mid-range jumper for Crawford. Rattles around the rim and rolls in. 50 points now for the Highlanders. Brock unable to find an open teammate, but able to pick up the loose ball. I have to get it past midcourt quickly, and they can't do it. Another turnover forced by the Highlanders defense. A 24-point advantage now for the Highlanders. Crawford with a quick pass off of the inbound. Caught the defense snapping just a bit there. Tavion Wilson finishing down low. Ball knocked out of bounds, but the Warriors will keep it. Copening inbounds to Coles. Bounce pass to Ray. Hands it back off to Coles, dribbling to his right. Stops and starts. Can't find an opening, but gets it to a teammate. Koepning puts up a three-pointer from the left wing, no good. Crawford to Johnson. Chandler sets a screen. Good handles by Johnson. Created a lot of space and hit a pretty jumper. Mikey Johnson can score just about every way imaginable. Another steal by the Highlanders, but this time an errant pass by Clark. Not certain if he maybe started to lose control of that ball. Another timeout has been requested by the Riverside Warriors. Jacob Belanti, the head coach, not very happy with his squad at the moment. The offense really struggling to start the second half. 2 points scored this quarter for the Riverside Warriors. Almost a 30-point advantage now for the Highlanders. This would be a second straight big victory after defeating the Cabell Midland Knights by 20 points on Monday night right here in this gymnasium. Also, if you're just now joining us tonight, you might have to rewind and go back to the beginning of our broadcast and check out Patrick Patterson being honored and having his number 54 Huntington Highlanders jersey retired. It was a special moment. Very glad to be here for that. Riverside Warriors back out onto the court. The Highlanders joining them now. It's going to be Koepning to trigger the inbound pass for the Warriors. Gets it to Coles. Double team on Coles. Koepning drops the ball for a moment, but picks it back up. Ray now able to pass it across midcourt, getting it to Foster. Coles gets the offense set back up. Koepning to Ray. To Brock. Thought about the three for a moment. Drove inside, was met by a host of Highlanders. Support shown from the Highlanders bench, telling the defense to keep up the intensity. Pass to Brock inside. Gets it to Foster. Now to Coles. Brock to Foster. Koepning dribbling to his right. Ray now pulls the mid-range shot, no good. Mikey Johnson with the rebound for the Highlanders. Brock with tight defense on Johnson. Wilson comes up to help him get some space, does just that. Johnson driving and finishing, and the Highlanders back up by 30. Substitution awaiting for the Warriors. Number 5, Briar Mullins. Koepning and Coles get the ball past midcourt, and a nice finish down low by Caden Ray. Crawford just about stepped right into a three. Lapsley does it though. Nothing but net. Brock catches the inbound. Back to Koepning. Bounce pass to Ray. Was able to turn and get it past midcourt. Foster now. Back to Coles. Coles calling out some signals to the offense. Brock driving down low. Appeared as though he had an opening for a moment, but lost his handle on the ball. Ray now feeds Brock. Nice movement by the Warriors and a good finish down low by Brock. Lapsley dribbles to his left, stops, passes to Johnson. Johnson walks back toward midcourt, calls for a screen. Lapsley shoots it near the corner, short, but somehow able to get the rebound. Spinning and shooting is Chandler, shot no good. Tavion Wilson gets the rebound, and second chance points once again for the Highlanders. Brock driving inside, shot doesn't go. Good defense by Wilson and company. Crawford to the corner, Lapsley's shot, good. The Highlanders pouring it on now. Coles slows things down for the Warriors offense. Foster to Copening. And another steal pulled away by the Highlanders. Johnson to Crawford. Alley-oop off the backboard. Mikey Johnson finishes again. Another highlight reel alley-oop performed by the Highlanders. Caden Ray does answer back with 2 points of his own. Not as flashy, but all counts the same. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Johnson sizing up the defense. Dishes to Lapsley. Back to Johnson. Crawford catch and shoot from the right wing. Three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound by Brock. Coles now sprinting toward his left. Couple of nice dribble moves by him. Under 30 to go in the quarter. Brock to Ray. And Mullins, who had been sitting waiting for minutes to get into the game, never got his opportunity, now walks back toward the bench. The Warriors appear to be holding it for the final shot of the quarter. 5 seconds to go. Crawford almost able to poke it away. Coles, three-pointer, no good. That does it for the first 3 quarters of play. The Highlanders lead 66-32. We're going to step aside for a short break. We'll have the fourth quarter when we return. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Cabell County Schools has a zero-tolerance policy for bullying, harassment, and intimidation. We're excited to provide the Stop It mobile app for our students. Stop It has 2 powerful features. Students may report incidents or talk directly to school officials. Cabell County students have the power to end harmful and inappropriate online or physical bullying. You can download the app from Apple or Google Play. Together, we can create a safer, kinder school community.
Hi, I'm Tarambus Patrick from Charleston, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Palmar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at your local Palmar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Palmar app and sign up for the Palmar Rewards Card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Palmar stores.
If there's not a Palmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Moments away from the start of the fourth quarter here inside of Lucas Archer Gym, where it's been a dominant night for the Huntington Highlanders. Besides the first quarter that was neck and neck, after the first 8 minutes of play, Huntington led by 1. Then it was a 20-point advantage at the half, and now the Highlanders lead by 34. Still 8 minutes to go in regulation. Copening with a three-pointer, shot no good. Rebound for the Highlanders by Daniel Price. Whistle blown, foul called on the Warriors. Price with the inbound. He gets it back, pulls a shot near the paint, doesn't go. Mullins gets the rebound. Good bit of the Highlanders bench players in the game at the moment. I think I see still 2 starters at the moment. Tavion Wilson and Mikey Johnson, the lone starters, left in the ball game. Mullins at the free throw line for the Riverside Warriors. His first shot, up and in. Second free throw opportunity from the lefty, nothing but net. 2 of 2 on that trip to the line. Lapsley with the ball for the Highlanders. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson to Wilson. Goes strong inside, off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Second chance shot is in. Just wanted to pad the stats with an extra rebound. Tavion Wilson, excellent in both of those categories. Scoring, getting the boards, playing defense down low. Good all-around basketball player. Mullins, mid-range jumper, no good. Johnson quickly up the court, and finishing is Artie Caprino. Coles with the ball for the Warriors. Copening now. Three-point shot from Brock. No good. Lapsley pokes the ball out toward Johnson. Johnson, full head of steam inside. Ooh, didn't get the shot to go, but Tavion Wilson cleaning up the garbage once again. Mullins trying to go all the way. Shot doesn't go, but he was fouled. He'll head to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. Take another look at the replay here. Some definite contact by the Highlanders defense. Mullins, who just went 2 of 2 at the line, misses his first opportunity on this trip. Mikey Johnson now subs out. Vontae Crawford into the game. Jaden Clark back in as well. Second free throw by Mullins, up and in. Crawford brings the ball up the court for the Highlanders after a quick breather on the bench. Caprino to Clark, three-pointer, no good. Brock able to grab the rebound. Copening to Coles. Coles tried a behind-the-back move, almost lost his footing, but he was fouled. Foul called on the Highlanders, number 10, Daniel Price, the 5'10" junior. Coles bringing the ball up the court for the Warriors. Not certain Coles has left the court tonight. He is going to be one tired kid after this game is over. Clark catches and finishes down low. 5.5 left in regulation. Mullins gets the ball. Passes to Ray. Ray put his back to the defender and then gave it up to Brock. Ball deflected out of play, but it will stay with the Warriors. Couple substitutions made now. Bryson Slack into the game for the Warriors. Slack to inbound. And his inbound stolen away by Clark. Clark calls his own number. Shot no good. Second chance. No good. Ball out of play, but off of Riverside. Crawford to inbound the ball for the Highlanders. Caprino catches the inbound. Passes it to the corner to Price. Not sure if Price was not expecting that pass, but off of him and out of play. Turnover by the Highlanders. Huntington nearing a 40-point advantage. Coles to Mullins. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Price heading the other way, has the ball poked away. Slack to Mullins. Mullins then has it stolen away. Crawford to Caprino, three-pointer, no good. Crawford gets it back, feeds Max Boren, who turns and shoots, and gets 2 points in the paint. A timeout has now been requested by the Huntington Highlanders. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we will keep it here during the break. I believe the Highlanders requesting that timeout to try and empty out the bench with this game well decided. And this is a time that you like to get in players who show up to practice every day, maybe don't get a lot of playing time in varsity games. Reward them for all of their efforts and let them get good experience for the future. Warriors return to the court, so do the Highlanders. And yes, not a single starter left on the court for Huntington High. Slack, inbounds the ball to Coles. Mullins to Ray. Ray overlooking his options with Boren playing defense on him. Gets it back to Coles. Slack with a bounce pass to Brock. Now the ball back in the hands of Isaiah Coles, who loses it, trying to dribble the ball between his legs. And picking up the ball and going all the way is Daniel Price. Coles full head of steam across midcourt, now slows things down, calls out a few signals to his teammates. Mullins with a pass inside to Slack, shot no good. Second chance shot, up and in. Nice shot made by Brock. So we take a look at the replay. Brock's free throw is good, converts on the and one opportunity. Caprino dishes the ball to the corner. Price three-pointer, too strong. Ball out of play off of the Highlanders. Coles once again leading the offense up the court. The point guard of this team, really good athlete as well. Drive and dish to Brock, three-pointer, no good. Mullins with the rebound. White jerseys all around him, so he tries to find some space in an open teammate. Gets the ball to Slack. Mullins' three-pointer from the corner is good. Mullins with a nice night shooting the basketball. Boren, three-pointer, no good. But the Highlanders able to grab another offensive rebound and get a few more second chance points. Another timeout. Thought a timeout was requested, but appears as though play will continue to roll. Price with tight defense on Coles. Coles dribbling to his left, finds Brock in the corner again. Three-point shot misses. Caprino spinning, shooting. Did a good job to create that open look, but everything but the shot. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Caden Ray with the rebound. Gets the ball up the court, and finishing with a layup is Briar Mullins. Caprino with the ball on the right wing. Nice dribble moves, mid-range shot, no good. Brock with a one-handed rebound down low. Coles to Slack. Slack goes baseline. Mullins with the three. Another made three by Mullins. Mullins really is quite the shooter, Ben. Very impressed with his performance in this evening's contest. Good movement by the Highlanders. And another basket down low. Dalton with the score. Mullins finds Ray. Ray's shot goes right back into the hands of Mullins, who creates his own look and finishes again. Mullins heating up near the end of this contest. .45 seconds left in regulation. Brock still fighting to the last whistle. Pokes the ball out of play. Price to inbound. Bounce pass, gets it in play. The clock now under 40 seconds. And another made shot by the Huntington Highlanders. Dalton scoring again. Coles with nice footwork, bring the ball up the court. 20 seconds left in the ball game. Coles takes it inside off the glass, no good, but Ray able to get the offensive rebound and scores the basket. A little too much on that pass for the Highlanders. Ball out of play. 6 seconds left, maybe time for the Warriors to rush down the court and get one last shot. Coles trying to do just that. Gets it to Mullins. Three-pointer by the lefty. No good. And that will do it for this evening's contest. The Huntington Highlanders scoring 84 points for a second consecutive game and a second consecutive big win. 84-49, our final score. We're going to step aside for one final break and then wrap things up when we return. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Here at Mount West is to facilitate student success in a variety of ways.
Students know that somebody cares. They know that there's somebody on that other table that is willing to do everything they can to make them successful.
Somebody can walk in the door not knowing what they want to do, and they can talk through what their options might be.
There's a program or a pathway for you here at Mount West. We have a pathway for anybody.
Hi, I'm Doug Nestor. I'm from Canova, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at your local Par-Mar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless...
Is that a real song?
I think she liked it. Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Piggy Bag.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut-and-ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect Cart Cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Welcome back inside of Lucas Archer Gym for one final time this evening. Thanks to everyone for tuning in for tonight's Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase. Appreciate each and every one of you. The Huntington Highlanders with another big win. Huntington improves to 9-5 on the season. The Riverside Warriors with the loss fall to 3-13. Once again, thanks to everyone for tuning in. This has been the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.